is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. I'm learning Python. I have a fancy book right next to me. I also have my notebook. So, the goal is today, decent progress. Also, quick explanation for where I've been. I physically couldn't stream for a while. I just did not have the means to. But now, I have my more beefy computer, which I could download games on. I have my computer mouse. And I have my shitty work area on the floor. We're learning Python. The reason I'm learning Python is, if you haven't seen it, okay, that's better. Now you don't have to see my ugly board, my ugly dashboard. Mainly because I just factory reset this computer. I've had this computer for a year or two now. But I thought, fuck it, I'm not using it for what I got it in the first place anymore. So I factory reset it, which was a process and a half. I also had to buy a new charger, but it turns out it was not the fucking charger that was the problem. No, it was, it's the charging port. There's a computer store in the town where I live, so I'm probably gonna go there and get my computer checked out to see why the fuck the charging port's all fucky-wucky. You got some lovely lo-fi beats going in our ears. This video will be posted as a VOD and will be edited down into a YouTube video, obviously. So the book I have next to me is a very, very basic, learn how to code book. But for what it is, and it's helping me with what I'm doing. And like I said, I also have a notebook. My goal is to learn how to code so I can, make a Vigi game, because I like making Vigi games. Okay. Print. Hello. World. Okay, that works. Hotter than the devil's ass crack where I am, which is surprising because I'm right up north. So I got ice cream, Ben and Jerry's, and water. I have 2-liter bottles of water. What is Python? This is an actual section from the book I am reading. Python is one of the world's most popular programming languages. It is extremely versatile and can be used in many real-world situations, a text-based language. The readability and clear layout of its codes makes Python less daunting for beginners, which is great for what I am, a beginner. Why use Python? Created by a Dutch programmer, I am not butchering this guy's name. Python was released in 1991. It was designed as a high-level language that would appeal to programmers familiar with the C language, which is another section I could go check out. I should probably promote the fact that I'm streaming. Be right back. Hold on. In the Unix operating systems, Python lends itself to writing a wide range of programs and is used by many schools. The syntax, arrangement of words and symbols forming the code in Python, is close to English syntax, which supports its goal of producing readable code. In addition, Python also forces programmers to lay out their code in a structured way. This is a useful skill to develop as it makes it easier for the programmer to debug the code and also improve the readability for others. How it works. A Python program, usually called a script, is a text file containing words, numbers, and punctuation that corresponds to instructions. These instructions are formed of a certain fixed patterns in words and symbols, which is a programmer's type's idle, integrated development and learning environment. It's a free app that is installed with Python. Designed for beginners, it includes the basic text editor and allows the user to write, edit, and save code for running a program. Yeah. The next page is just how to download it on Windows and Mac. It was the easiest part of this by far. Taking a bite of ice cream. So, for example, if I wanted to print them to the stream. Boom! So. Num equals 4. Oh. Can I Control Z? No. So, num equals 4. Hold on. Windows R, Python. There we go. We're back. Hello. Yeah, I haven't finished setting up this computer fully yet. I also only have one monitor. So suffer. So, num equal 4 if num equal 5 hello world. Ah, fuck. Okay. Common errors. As well as being case sensitive, Python is also very strict about the layout and spelling of code. Running a program using idle. Python is also very strict about the layout and spelling of code. It requires sections of code to be indented by 4 specimens. Okay. Sorry, I was reading a text. As well as being case sensitive, Python is also very strict about the layout and spelling of the code. It requires sections of code to be indented by 4 spaces from the line above in order to make the code more readable. These features often trip up new programmers. Hold on. Just got a Discord message. Hi, bestie. Roommate now also knows I'm streaming. Okay. So yeah, it was just an indent error. So yeah. So this is a common issue that trips us up. Sorry, I'm eating my ice cream. I'm marking this down. Hold on. Of need the fuck you, Chick-fil-A. My roommate is currently at work. So it's just me. I should probably also stand up and make myself some actual food. Okay. So what we're looking right now is called the shell window. It's opened as soon as idle is launched. It can be very useful to try out ideas in those windows and gives instant feedback. However, the shell cannot save code. It is not practical to use this window to evaluate more than a few lines of code at the time. The editor window can be opened by selecting new file or open from a idle's file menu. This window allows programmers to type in much longer and much more complex series of instructions and save them in files. Python files are easy to identify as they end with py. The goal, now that I have a much more powerful computer, is to be more active with streaming and stuff. So, yeah. It is harder than the devil's ball sack. So I'm currently wearing like a cute little gnome mushroom dress. Because it is the least hot thing I own. I'm not sweating my ass off in this. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure my laptop does not fucking die on us. There we go. Long live the power of axolotls. Okay. I need my pen and I need my book. Where is my book? There's my book. And I just moved my mouse by accident. I'm trying not to move my mouse. Okay. A lot of coding is just math. Oh, and down the line, I also want to learn 3D modeling. I am working on learning animation. Because again, I want to create Vigi games. So yeah. I am watching chat, so if you want to speak, then speak, because I am taking some notes. So you'll just be staring at the screen for a little bit. Stress. Okay. Creating variables. In order to create a variable in Python, it must be given. The value can be one of various types, such as a number or a string. However, as the name suggests, variables do not have a fixed value. Once the data is stored in them, they can be updated to a different value throughout the program. This also allows the code to work in a variety of Ignore that. Variety of different situations for a lot of different inputs. The alternative to this is known as hard coding, where each calculation and expression contains specific value. This, however, would result in a situation where the programmer has to write multiple programs to cover every possible value that might be encountered. This song triggered my fight or flight because I've been playing Fallout. Creating a new variable is also called declaring it. In some programming languages, a special keyword is used to show that a new variable is being created. In Python, however, a variable is created as soon as the value is assigned to it. There is no need to state what sort of data will be stored in the variable. Python will work this out from the value being assigned to it. Using a variable without assignment to a value is a common error. Using variables. Once a variable holds a value, it can be used in various ways. If the variable's current value can be used in a calculation, or the value could be stored and can be changed to a new variable. Okay? String. In this example, a new variable box name is declared with the value milk is stored in it. The quotes around the word milk indicate the value is a string. Naming a variable. Giving a suitable name to a variable helps make the program easier to understand. Here are some rules that have to be followed when naming a variable. With a letter. Symbols. Not allowed. Uppercase and lowercase are different. Okay. So, if I say put sunflowers equal eight and roses equal 4, then if I do score equals sunflowers times, let's go 10, and then print score gives me 80. It works the same with score equals roses times 4, and then I go print score. It really is just math, which I failed. Where the fuck is my pen? No one expects the guy in the gnome dress to say fuck. Guy in the gnome dress likes to say fuck. Wah, wah, wah. Don't know where my pin is. But that's why I... Oh, nope, there it is. You can also change the value. So, if I say sunflowers now equal 10, but if I do print score, it won't change, right? So, I have to do sunflowers equal, okay. I have to do score equals sunflowers times, let's go 8, not 8. Let's go 3. And then I have to go print score comes out as 30. This is so cool. The output is now updated because we previously stated that sunflowers now equal 10. So that variable had changed. Okay. We're on to the next page because this is all pretty simple. You just assign something a score. You assign a variable a value, right? Let's go with 7. And then you go score equals Daisy times 7. And then it's print 4. Gives us 49. That's easy. It's just math. And the same with print that. Please be respectful in chat. It prints it. And I'm wondering where here. So if num equals 4, I think I found out where I messed up here. If num equals 5, print hello world. Again, I thought it was the quotations missing up here, but no, it wasn't. It's fascinating. Okay. It's atrocious, so any of it. And how long have I been going for? 37 minutes. I'll be right back. I gotta refill my water. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Water has been refilled. Okay. We're now on to the next page. I still want to figure out how to get this to work, but I guess that comes later. Okay. Data in Python. Data in Python. Python programs work with various data types, whatever you say. These types determine what can be done with different data items and how their output is stored. Errors in Python code are often a result of forgetting to consider the values and a values type and what it allows. Okay. Integers and floats. I failed math class, guys. I'm plugging in to make sure my phone doesn't die. Integers and floats. Numbers in Python programs can be one of two data types. integers, and floats. It's a whole number with no decimal point. Well, a float, short for floating point. For floating point. Has a decimal point. Because it's a cover, passes an integral value of 2 and contains the value 2. Variable temperature contains a float. Okay, arithmetic operators. Numbers and variables containing numbers can be oh, did not mean to do that. I just slightly adjusted. Anyway, numbers and variables containing numbers can be combined using addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The numbers for these processes are called arithmetic operators. While addition and subtraction are familiar symbols, multiplication and division are slightly different and are shown as the asterisk and a backwards forward slash. I think it's the forward slash because backward slash goes that way. You guys can't see my hands. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Okay. So. If I did score equals sunflowers plus Daisy, and then I did print score, will that work? Yes, it does. Okay. So you can add two variables together. You don't just have to smush numbers. That's cool. Nice. There we go. So if I do score equals easy times roses, and then I do print yeah, that's what I meant. Daisy times roses, and then print. Yeah. Yippee! Strings. The data type Python uses for text is known as string, made up of individual letters and numbers or symbols called characters. Strings must always have a quotation marks at the beginning and the end. Python allows both single and double quotations. So if I do for name equals Axel, and I do for name strings. Okay. Happy equals happy birthday to you. Then name equals Biel is one of my characters. Then I do song equals E plus happy plus name plus happy. Okay. So let's try this again. Song equals happy plus happy plus happy Am I spelling happy right? You say something your whole life and you never realize how it's spelled. Happy birthday, dear. Name. That's Bane. Name plus happy. And then I do song. Okay. So, I don't know why it's all crowded together like that. And you're getting bought. I don't care, you're getting banned. Because I don't care. I'm doing what I want because I want to and it makes me happy. Okay. The next Okay. It is sometimes necessary to change the data type of value for a particular cast. For example, when combining an integer and a string. This is called casting, and Python allows functions such as string and integer to be allowed. Okay, sorry for hitting my mic there. So, if I do age equals 20, I'm 20, and then print your age is plus okay. I need to figure out why it's doing the lack of space. The lend function. In a lot of programs, it can be very useful to know the length of a string or a list. Python has a built-in length function. Alright, sorry, I just had to unpin Microsoft from my Microsoft Edge from my taskbar. Okay. Back to what I was doing. List. It is often useful to be able to create group items together in a program. Python provides a list data type for this. A list can contain items that have the same data type or variety of data types. To create a list, the values are enclosed in square brackets and separated by commas. Okay. So, my underscore list equals flowers roses flowers eggs milk bread. So if I go did you mean sunflowers? So my list equals 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I go my list accessing items. To allow programmers to access items in a list, Python numbers each one, typing the name of the list followed by the item number inside the square brackets retrieves the relevant item. Python numbers the items in a list. Cool. And now we're getting into the complicated button. Shit. So, I'm putting a mark in it. Because I am proud of the progress I have begun making. Everything yet? Hell, I only have 1 page of notes, which is more than I ever took in school. But we progress considering I'm new to this, and we're an hour in. So, thank you so much for coming out today. I have been Axel is online, and this will be edited down into a video. See all of you in the next one. Have you not had music this entire time? I guess not. You guys have just been sitting in the silence. I'm sorry. Bye.